1967 Tahoe Turquoise Chevelle. It's 396 Super Sport. Chevrolet knew they had a winner with the Chevelle line, and the Super Sport was the absolute top car in that lineup. In fact, in the Chevrolet brand, the Super Sport was the top package on a number of cars, notable cars, in fact, the Impala, the Camaro, the Nova, and of course the Chevelle. Performance was in 1967, and the Super Sport package would get folks into the dealership. They might not be able to afford a Super Sport. They might buy the family sedan or a station wagon or a Corvair, but nonetheless, the performance cars would get them in. And in 1967, one of the top performance cars in anybody's mind was the Chevelle. People loved them then, and they love them now for all the same reasons. Come check out this motor. Well, here's the engine bay, and this is what people love about a Super Sport. This is what separates the car from all the other cars, and that's that big, fat, orange-red motor with the beautiful chrome valve covers, and in this case, the big air cleaner with the big chrome valve cover. And this car, as you can see, is loaded. You've got air conditioning. You've got the original California smog equipment. It's a California car, and the smog equipment's still with it. You've got power brakes. You've got power steering. Fully loaded engine bay. This is what you want to find when you're buying a vintage 67 Chevelle SS 396. Basically an engine bay that came exactly this way from the factory. I think the only thing I could pick here is the battery's not an original type. Other than that, this is show ready and correct. Well, let me start it up. All right, let's go on that test drive. Okay, we're almost out of the neighborhood here, and the sun's starting to set. We're going to go on that test drive in our Tahoe Turquoise 1967 Chevelle Super Sport, which means it's got a 396 under the hood. This one's got a stick, 4-speed Muncie transmission. This car does have power steering, power brakes, of course air conditioning as well. I mean, it really has the options. But the power steering and power brakes, that's nice. It's nice to have in a big block car. It makes it where your wife or your girlfriend, or just makes it easier to drive in tight situations in a parking lot when you're taking off from a light and making a turn. Cool thing about this car is, well, it's just so original, and everything still works. I mean, the horn blows, original AM/FM radio comes on.
You can take exit 68 both ways.
That's pretty cool. And even the original air conditioner blows, and it blows cold. Now that's really a shocker. I don't need it today because it's not hot. We're finally in the fall here in Texas. You know, one of the things that I love the most about this car, of course the colors, the exterior Tahoe Turquoise just does it for me, especially with the black vinyl roof as an accent. But the turquoise interior, it just has a beautiful calming feel to it, and it's both festive and calming. You know, the SS 396, we were mentioning that as a performance package, and it is, and there were some real styling cues that made sure the buying public would know that this car was special. The hood with the big beautiful bulges is certainly one of them, and then there's the blacked out rear end. Only the SS 396 had that, and of course there's the 396 badges and the cross flags. You know, all of those styling cues made sure you knew you were in something special. Again, the power steering is just so nice. I've got one hand here turning this big block car any way I want to with the least amount of effort. The odometer on this car is reading 83,653 at the time of this video, and you know it's probably accurate. I really don't know because there wasn't a good history handoff, but based on everything about this car, it just really, doesn't show that it's lived anything but a good life, and it never got used up. By the way, the shifts are tight and crisp, and clutch is easy. It's just an easy car to drive. It just doesn't require any special attention. And it's fun. And thanks for coming along on the test drive. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come again.